window catches pieces of the evening. Every street wears light with pride. The avenues stretch toward the waterfront like rivers made of amber fire, while the moon rises slowly above the skyline, climbing higher and higher. The day leaves quietly without a warning, handing everything to the night. And suddenly the ordinary world is painted in a different kind of light. The traffic fades, shadows grow, the city begins its midnight show. City of golden reflections, floating on the evening sea. Every light becomes a memory, waiting to be free. City of golden reflections, glowing underneath the stars, turning every quiet rooftop into something ours. A train moves slowly past the old warehouses, its windows shining in the dark. The station clock keeps counting out the hours like a metronome of sparks. Along the promenade, the cafes linger, their laughter drifting through the air, while distant music spills from open terraces and settles everywhere. The harbor water gathers every color, orange, silver, blue, and red, like the night is collecting every fragment the daylight left unsaid. No need to hurry, no need to run, the best of the evening has just begun. City of returns to be retold. Hold me closer while the storm grows softer. Let tomorrow drift away. Every heartbeat moving next to yours wants to stay. Diamonds in the midnight rain, forever shining through the dark for you. Every little beat inside my heart feels brand new. Diamonds in the midnight rain, beside me like a miracle tonight. Every road that once was lost in shadows found the light. Diamonds in the midnight rain, together underneath the midnight blue. Every lonely night I spent before led me through to you. Maybe every raindrop tells a story. Maybe every star does too. Maybe every broken heart keeps waiting for a love that's true. And the rain keeps painting silver pictures across the city lights, like heaven wants to hold this moment through the night. Diamonds in the midnight rain, forever shining through the dark for you. Every little beat inside my heart feels brand new. Diamonds in the midnight rain, forever hold me hidden wish I kept inside me.